Hello again. My name is Anna Kravchak, and today we are going to continue our last thinking or process of talking about goals and about emotions and about procrastination and who is in charge. I always want to go back to, always would like to connect whatever I'm talking about with leadership skills. I think that everything is connected with leadership. And setting up goals is so important. And it doesn't matter whether you're a boss in some big company, whether you are a manager of a small team, or maybe you are a mum in charge of your kids. In this particular moment, you are a leader. A leader needs to make decisions. And decisions needs to be based on something. They cannot be based on whim at this particular moment, and they shouldn't be based on some kind of emotions that you are feeling at this particular moment, or maybe you're going to feel in the future, or based on some emotional situation from the past. So when you take out those emotions out of the equation, and when you focus on the goal, on the problem, on finding solutions, then it's easier to make a correct decision. If you don't have goals, if you don't know what you are aiming to achieve, then it's very easy to make a bad decision, or the decision which is not great and it could be better. If you make those decisions out of haste or without planning, without thinking thoroughly about them, often you change your mind, you hesitate, you're unsure, and you have all those negative emotions about going ahead with the process or plan. While when you have a clear goal in place, then making decision is so much easier. Because you know what you're doing, you know when you have to do it, you know who is responsible for achieving those things. So in this particular moment, let's focus on New Year's resolution. So if you decided that you want to change a career, you want to earn more money, you are in charge of those decisions. It's your plan. But there are some other people who are going to get involved into helping you or preventing you from achieving those goals. Those people can be some people that influence the way you think, so people from your past. And because they influenced you in your past, and because you didn't actually deal with those emotions or feelings or thoughts or opinions, you did not deal with them, they are still influencing you. Also people from the current situation, from the current moment. So how is my goal going to affect other people around me? People who I care about, people who are important to me for whatever reason. And also people in the future. So if you decide that you want to change your job, you need to think about a future employer. Who is going to be that? Where do you want to go? What the expectations will be. If that's a higher position in the same company, you also need to think about those people who are going to make those decisions, who are going to give or not give you that position or that salary increase. So you have a lot of people who can or may influence whether you're going to get to the point where you want to go or not. And often it's not the people who are going to make us or break us, it's the way we approach those people. So if your goal is to change the career, and you had people in the past telling you that you are a failure, you're not good enough, you are a waste of space, that you start but you never finish, that you are a dreamer, that you need just came back from this cloud 7 and just stand firmly on the ground and stop dreaming about stuff and just like do it, all those people who did not believe in you and who perceived you in a negative way are still in your head probably. So you need to deal with them. When you set up that goal, think, what are those thoughts that are going to stop you from achieving it? Who are those people who are responsible for you not accomplishing the goals? So think about that, because you will have to address those people, those opinions. At least you don't have to go and talk to them, but in your head you will have to address those situations, those past patterns that were passed on you. If you don't, it will be much harder or almost impossible for you to achieve your goals. So the people who are surrounding you in your current situation, they also are influencing the way you perceive the current situation. They may say that if you want to change the job, you will have to move, and your partner or your kids are not agreeing to do that because of the current situation they are in, and it's not great for them. You may try to persuade them that it's going to be better for them, but maybe they don't like changes. They don't like moving or traveling. They don't want to change their current surroundings. Okay? Maybe you are the only person who wants to change something. Maybe everyone else is happy to stay where they are. And that is also going to affect your decision making, your goals. Then people in the future. So do you know them? Sometimes we know them, sometimes we don't. You are dealing with something very vague, very ambiguous, with expectations, with standards, with something that probably you do not have. This is going to be a new situation. You are going to deal with new problems. You will have to find out new solutions. So how are you dealing with new things? You need to think, how are you going to deal with a critical situation and a crisis with something unknown? Are you equipped to do that? Okay? And if you are positive about every single aspect of your past, present, and future, then it's going to be much easier for you to accomplish your goals. And you need to approach everything in a positive way. That means whatever happens in the past happened for a reason, to make you the way you are, to teach you lessons that needed to be learned, to equip you for what you were dealing in this particular moment and for the future. So thanks to everything that happened in the past, you are that person now, and you're going to be able to deal with future events. Thanks to that support group that you have around you, you can communicate with them, you can persuade, and you need to decide what is good for you and what is not good for you. You need to make decisions which are going to be good for your particular person in this particular time. And about the future, everything from the past and your current situation is going to help you to deal with your future event. So set up a goal, think about all those things that can influence your accomplishment, your success, and prepare yourself as much as you can. You will never be able to prepare yourself 100%. Things change, you need to be flexible, but that kind of thinking and analyzing should help you to accomplish it much easier. So, we have vision, we have mission, we have goals. We know who can influence us in a positive or negative way. We analyze the goals. We check them if they are still valid regularly. And we are the masters of our life, of our goals, not the other way around. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. See you soon. Bye bye.